Hey there, today's video is about changes afoot on my Old Man Runner YouTube channel. I'm making this video because I'm planning some changes to the channel. I'm 310 videos and 17 marathons in. I've had a whole ton of fun. I don't plan on stopping, but I am planning some changes, and in this video I'm going to tell you about what they might be. I ran a lot when I was younger, when I was in my 20s and my 30s. I got into fat middle age, settled in as it were, drank a lot of very nice beer, and just figured that I would be, aging like my friends, spread myself out a bit. But then I decided to start up a project about Irish author James Joyce, discovered Dublin by reading and running, which I called JJ21K, and I turned his 4 major works into half marathons. He completed the 21K routes and various other bits and pieces, all of which I put on a website, jj21k.com. Occasionally people come over and run. This is a comment which I really loved. Somebody did come over and run the half marathon, A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. They said it was grade A nerd stuff, and compliments don't come any higher than that for me. So that was a real thrill that someone came over and enjoyed it, and you might want to come over too. You might be here already. The key, when I started my JJ21K project, I was okay at running, but I needed to get better. I also needed an arthroscopy on my right knee, and to do that, to try and encourage myself to go running, I'm not the kind of person who's able to just go out and run. I need some sort of goal, something, either one of the various watches or Stride footballs telling me I need to do something. I need some goals, and I set up this Old Man Runner YouTube channel to give me some short-term goals to get better at running, better at filming, better at flying, lately the drone, better about storytelling. And I also then set up a JJ21K YouTube channel, and on that I'm lucky enough to be invited to do lectures every now and then about James Joyce and my running project. I make videos of those and put them up on those on that YouTube channel, JJ21K. Now, if you think an old man running related website or YouTube channel is obscure, wait till you try combining Joyce with running. Everything I've been doing has been driving towards my very large goal, which is to film my Ulysses half marathon, and then the Dubliners half marathon, the Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man half marathon, and the Finnegan's Wake half marathon. And I don't quite know how I'm going to do all that, but I didn't know I was going to run a marathon when I started making Old Man Runner. I didn't know what I was going to do. And this is kind of the same. I'm going to start something up and see where it goes. I have a rough idea of how I'll be filming my Ulysses half marathon, but to get there, I will be making a series of lots of small steps, curatorial and technical decision making, which parts of Dublin to film, whether with a head cam, with a selfie stick, camera on a stick, whether with a drone, all things you'll have seen me teasing out in lots of videos over the years as I try to work towards this much larger project. And to get to the much larger project, I decided to create an entirely new YouTube channel about all the smaller steps, and it's called Making Joyces. Making Joyces what? Who knows, but it's another James Joyce related bad pun that I love, and so do lots of other people. But in it, I'm trying to bring together all of a seemingly disconnected bunch of strands, bring them together and try and create this one project. It takes me a long time to make videos. This video is really short, really easy to do, but it's still going to be 6 to 10 hours of making in scripting. Yeah, believe it or not, there's a script. Setting up the cameras in the tiny house, editing, uploading, thumbnailing, all descriptions, all that kind of stuff takes me. On this one, it'll be 6 to 8 hours for what is the simplest of videos. Many others take a lot longer. That means I have a full-time day job, and it means that I have limited outputs. I'll still be running, racing and reviewing, but possibly not as regularly. I will be putting up at least a video a week, but what channel that will be on, I'm not entirely sure. Yesterday was Bloomsday. I put a big long one about a lecture I was fortunate to give for Bloomsday. And then last week I did another one introducing my Making Joyces channel. So there will be one at least a week, but what and where, I don't know. I am still planning lots of running, and I'm planning one other change, and there'll be more of that in a subsequent video. But suffice to say, it's all about running. It's not about the joicery. I have a plan to, at least in theory, run for the 9-star medal, but there are a couple of changes I'm going to make that'll hopefully ensure that I at least get the opportunity to. I have no plans on stopping. Now, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you did, it would be great if you'd hit the like button. As always, there'll be lots of stuff in the description below, and I'll happily answer any questions you put into the comments. There'll be a big blue subscribe button popping up there, and some James Joyce related videos there. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, just keep running and reading along.